against, top 10 opponent in Duke, but knowing Arkansas and knowing Musselman and the staff, these guys will be ready. And just on cue, Trevor Brazil knocked down the Indiana.
Looked like they had their best defensive effort at Princeton, but this team really loves to launch the three, and there's one on cue.
Davenport in the consecutive start.
Ellis with the takeaway. Arkansas has it at many steals. There's Lawson. 2 quick baskets for Chandler Lawson, who had a big game against Princeton just 2 days ago. That's Pegues. He had the big hit in the NCAA tournament. He reigns in a three. There's Ellis. Nice. Reverse.
Great pass by Devo Davis right there.
Against Duke, and must turn to his son and said he's 0 for 14. Then he got hot and had a big second half. Hogs will push here. 5 on 4. They'll take the three, and there's Caleb Battle. No shimmy shake yet, but a three for Caleb. And by the way, that gives him one.
Haven't got to see him in a few games. Glad he's able to play.
Indeed. We're going to get an update coming out of the break. There's Caleb Battle.
Good.
Nice catch by Heed, and Lawson didn't block it, but he altered it.
Also shot.
Hogs will push again. Ellis had his path cut off. Everybody feeling it right now, and Chandler at Princeton on a Saturday and here on a Monday if I could, but you can't pick the dates when a team says we'll play you. There's Mark. That must feel good for Tremont Mark.
Acts like you never left.
Jalen Graham also in the game. Graham with a rebound. Played 2 minutes the other day, got into some foul trouble at Duke, follows his miss, didn't get called for the foul, and we're going to play on. Mark to Mitchell, and a left-handed lay-in. Keep in mind, Furman is picked to win the SoCon, and in that conference is UNC Greensboro, who already has a win this year on this floor. Mitchell will score. Furman. That's a Jalen Graham move right there.
Graham back have played well offensively.
Davenport. When he started the other day, he turned to Coach Musk before the contest, and you'll score here, and he said, "You want me to let it fly?" And Musk let it fly. There's big Chandler Lawson. That's not going to work. Fans wanted to travel. Hogs will run. There's Brazil. There's the hammer. Oh, my goodness. You can see that one materializing. Trevin, look, Danny, as we go to break.
Hey, that's just unfair basketball right there. Long wingspan putting it down. Team, indie sports, best fans in the country.
Williams will hit the three. Arkansas had a couple of big hand off to Williams. He's been the big scorer against Lawson. They love that corner three, don't they? There's another 37. That's a tough drive. How about a two-handed stop? Boy, Mark's had a couple of turnovers, trying to find that game speed again. Baseball pass to Williams. How about late blocker with the block? Did you have that on your bingo card for the 6-2 point guard?
I tell you.
And there's a basket by Molnar, and Furman needed that one.
Yeah. Blocker, so good.
Debo for three. That was blocker, rather.
Sometimes get fouls, but the other side of that is you force teams into turnovers, you force teams into shots that they don't want.
There's Caleb Battle with the drive to the rim. Another non-conference battle here at Bud Walton Arena. Battle, quick first step. Down the lane. Able to lean back and score. That was nifty. The footwork. Williams defended by Brazil. Shoots a three over TV and knocks it down. Williams
been able to convert and see if those percentages start to right size a little bit.
There's Battle. What a quick release. And he'll bury the three-pointer. 14 for Battle in the game. Sometimes you like to think you're doing things defensively. Other times you just hope with the randomness of the game that a few will not go in. Mitchell with the catch. Off the rim. Brazil on the drive. Got flipped in the air. Somehow that fell through. He'll score a chance of those.
Yeah, I mean, Musselman, you would classify him as a basketball junkie. Yes. Guy that just loves the game.
There's a knockdown from Hewitt. To me, this feels a little bit like the game Arkansas played last year with Northern Iowa. They kept hitting the threes.
Spearheaded by Blocker.
Hogs with numbers if they want to push. Tremont Mark. Pass that to Devo from point-blank range. Chandler Lawson, and one! And the back in just to handle it, just to calm things down.
He's the guy that can just keep it.
How about that step back? And there's the shimmy. He does have some.
Can't play that. It's a 24-hour game.
He went back and looked up the UCLA coach. Was curious about Kiki Rice. You could spot the good ones. Brazil left all open, and a three for Brazil as he reaches double figures. Don't look now, Manny. This has grown to a 20-point lead, and that was a much.
Taking a little while to get here.
Open look and another knockdown. Then it spun out to spike.
We gotta watch what we say.
Dean has had a couple of flushes. I mean, they have an enrollment a little more than 2,000. They don't take a lot of transfers. Brazil, another block. They believe in recruiting freshmen, developing them, which is so counter to what so many teams now do with transfers. And quite frankly, I like it. I like the way they built this program. There's Battle again. Now he's up to 22. Blocker with the blow-by. You talking about the up? There it is. How about the two? There's Lawson. And another basket. That's 15 points for Chandler.
Not a lot of guys like Devo Davis in college basketball and basketball in general. So fun to.
Oh, goodness. But he's fouled on a 3-point plus.
A Furman team or SoCon team could be ranked going into their conference tournament in the top 20. And then they lose that championship game or lose in their conference semifinal.
The Duncan difference between the game clock and the shot clock. So Devo slipping and sliding. Chandler Lawson with the hammer. A 19-point performance for big Chandler Lawson.
It's a big shot here, Brad.
I think Razorback fans comfortable in the fact that Devo Davis, or that's Blocker with another late dunk. I'm used to Devo putting the hammer down at the end. That was Blocker. Not another one. Arkansas with 97 points. And Manny, they